Let's go on to the last rookie here, CJ Stroud versus the Patriots.
Ugly.
Not every offensive line starter played for the Texans. Maybe they should have. That could have helped out for CJ Stroud's debut. Took a sack, a bad interception. Although, when you go back and look at the interception, we talked about this during the game. Not a bad read, just way too late from Stroud. We don't have a replay of it. But it was a tough time for CJ. He's running all over the place. He had pressure on almost every drop back.
Yeah, as you said, I was going to bring it up too. The offensive line doesn't help him, especially when he's making his first snaps in the league as a young kid. He's got very good arm strength. I think he's got a decently high ceiling. He's an athletic guy. I think he's going to be okay. But first glance, he made a lot of late reads. Like, he didn't really see where he should be throwing the ball until late, hence the pick. A lot of bad decisions. He kind of seemed like he couldn't really see the field well.
It's tough, too, when you're going against Belichick in your first game.
Right. Looked a little bit lost. To me, he was probably the worst out of the three rookies from early the first week.
Isn't it crazy just how quick people are to be like, oh, this guy's in trouble, bust? Because the moment he threw that interception, moment he threw that interception on the app formerly known as Twitter, you just saw people going crazy, being like, oh no, bad signs to come for year one in Houston. And maybe they're right.
Oh no, I mean it's exactly the same. It's Jamar Chase 4 preseason drops. 5 targets, 4 drops. Jamar Chase is going to suck in the NFL.
The difference,
Jack, don't say it, Jack. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah. Oh, Jamar Chase sucks. Jamar Chase bust season 3.
The difference is, though, the Texans, there's no Joe Burrow-esque player for CJ Stroud.
I get it. I just mean, it was a tough start, but again, I mean, CJ Stroud probably got more pressures in the preseason snaps he's gotten, plus the training camp snaps, than his entire career at Ohio State. Yeah. Like, that's just... It takes some getting used to. And it's easy when you're an armchair analyst to sit back here and say, like, oh, he made some bad reads. But he's got 300-pound monsters trying to break his ribs every single play.
Here's the thing, like, what do we really expect? I mean, it's the hardest thing probably to do is go in there, play your first ever NFL snaps, and really impress a lot of people.
With some backup players on the O-line.
Yeah, especially in a terrible
New England
situation.
Against Belichick.
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of reads that he didn't make correctly, a lot of reads that he saw late. But again, that's normal stuff to me. Like, it's nothing to hit the panic button on. It's his first time playing in the NFL.
We mentioned this a week ago, but it still is crazy to me to think that Stroud, you're so used to at Ohio State throwing to these guys who are wide open. We talked about this with Alabama too. Bryce Young throwing to people
40 yards down
who
the field,
are wide open.
Look at Mac Jones.
And the receivers at Ohio State that he had. If you take those guys, it's one of the best receiving.
That's become wide receiver.
That will probably be the best receiving room he ever has at any level.
That's become wide receiver.
It's absolutely, it's amazing what he have. He had Smith and Jigba. He had Marvin Harrison, Olave, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, 4 guys who could end up being wide receiver ones in the NFL.
Yeah, so there will be an adjustment period just going to the Texans where A, you're going to have honestly less talented receivers than you had in college, and B, tighter windows to throw into because you're not playing against college defensive backs. So definitely an adjustment period. No one in their right mind would hit the panic button at all on anything.
Shouldn't.
No, of course you can't.
Yeah.
But we know it's going to be a long rebuild in Houston. But, I mean, there were still some promising things from Stroud. I like him a lot.
Wait until Bobby Trees comes in. Then it's over.
Yeah, the Woods experience.